Hare Krishna. Maharaj is joining in a couple of minutes.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Maharaj is joining in couple of minutes.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Respected Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Maharaj, I need to make your video spotlight for everyone. If you can turn on, it would be nice.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
I am audible.
Yes, Maharaj. This class is live on YouTube, Maharaj. And we have still more 5 minutes. We'll expect a lot of more devotees to join. Thank you so much for your valuable time and association.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak on Bhagavatam on Ekadasi day. Hare Krishna.
Maharaj, now you can turn off your video if you want. And we can start in 5 minutes.
Sundar Prabhu, can you share 10th canto, 13th chapter, verse number 1? Is possible? Sundar Prabhu?
Hare Krishna, respected Maharaj. Brother Sundar Prabhuji is facing some issues, technical issues. He will be back in 2 minutes.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
There is echo in your voice.
Yeah, it won't come now. So Maharaj, which verse you wanted?
10, 13, 1.
10, 13, 1. Yes, Maharaj.
13, 13.
Maharaj, can you turn on your video now? बाप रे, सब क्या करके रखा है? ये तो इसको भी आप शेयर कर दो। ऐसा कैसे स्लाइड करते हो, शेयर सब जगह डाला है, लिंक डाला सब जगह, सब 13। वो शेयर कर दो, 3 उंगली से लास्ट, 3 उंगली से शेयर कर दीजिए इस महाराज। Hare Krishna, respected everyone. Please accept my humble obeisances. All Guru Srila Prabhupada. It's a great pleasure and honor to have His Holiness Bhakti Prachar Parivrajak Swami Maharaj with us today. I am hopeful that a lot of more devotees will also join. Let me briefly introduce His Holiness Bhakti Prachar Parivrajak Swami Maharaj. So, one second, just a second. It was in my... Yes. So, respected devotees, His Holiness Bhakti Prachar Parivrajak Swami Maharaj was born and brought up in West Bengal, India. He completed his bachelor's degree in commerce from St. Xavier's College, Kolkata, in the year 1993. He was a chartered accountant and cost. He was a chartered accountant and cost accountant by profession. He was introduced in Krishna consciousness in the year 1994. In 1996, he dedicated himself fully to the service of ISKCON, especially in Sridham, Mayapur, the Hare Krishna Movement's international headquarters. He offered significant services to ISKCON Mayapur in various leadership and management positions, such as General Manager, Deputy Director, Vice Chairman of Mayapur Administrative Council. He was involved with developing the Food for Life program at ISKCON Mayapur as a chairman. He is a natural preacher as well, attracting many souls by intelligent presentations of Krishna consciousness. He started and developed college preaching, Bhakti Vriksha preaching, and other outreach activities at ISKCON Mayapur. He has been serving as a traveling preacher of ISKCON, spreading the message of Bhagavad Gita and Sanatana Dharma all over the world. His preaching services include training and development of youth and Bhakti Vriksha groups for ISKCON Mayapur and other centers of ISKCON. Apart from preaching services, he is serving as a regional secretary for ISKCON for various states of Bharat. He is also serving as the chairman of ISKCON Bhagavat Mahavidyalaya. ISKCON Bhagavat Mahavidyalaya in India, today we knew there are 40,000 plus students, and hundreds of course, thousands of courses have been done. And there are 200 plus teachers associated with us today. And guess what? Who is the person behind this? His Holiness Bhakti Prachar Parivrajak Swami Maharaj is the person behind this effort of ISKCON Bhagavat Mahavidyalaya. His sincere efforts and hard work has established today Bhagavad Dharma in the lives of so many people. So he's serving as a chairman of this prestigious, this is reputed institute. And he was awarded a sannyas initiation by Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on 3rd of September 2022 at Sridham, Mayapur. He is also involved in various promotion and development project in Navadip Mandal and also in Varajabhumi. So also it is my great fortune to have, and on personal level, Maharaj, I know Maharaj since last many years, but last 6-7 years, I have been closely associated with him. And it's my greatest fortune that he is one of my spiritual authorities who has guided all of us at ISKCON Bhagavat Mahavidyalaya and established it very strongly, the strictness and the culture of strictly practicing Krishna consciousness. So, Maharaj, thank you so much for taking out your valuable time for us. And please, all over to you, Maharaj. You can start your glories of Brahma, Vimohana, Lila.
So who will be operating this screen for till I finish my... Okay.
I'll be doing that, Maharaj.
Thank you very much, Varsundar Prabhu, for starting the session. So I'll do Mangalacharan now. And before that, I like to welcome all of you, those who have joined through different ways, I think YouTube and Facebook and other ways. So I'm very, very grateful to all of you for joining to hear Srimad Bhagavatam on Ekadasi day. And today we'll be discussing from Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, 13th chapter, text number 1, and the whole episode we'll be discussing. And before that, we'll do the Mangalacharan together. And after that, we'll recite this verse. And based on this verse, we'll start the discussion. Thank you very much. Om Jnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Jana Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaiham Dadati Sa Padantikam Vandeham Shri Gura Shri Juta Padakamalam Shri Gurung Vaishnavangsya Shirupam Sagrajatang Sahagana Raghunathanitang Tam Sajivam Sadaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanitangsha Namong Vishnu Padaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunnavadi Paschat Deshatarine Vancha Kalpatarubhascha Kripa Sindhubha Evacha Patitanang Papanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadannaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratishe Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandha Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयो मुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी So reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 13, and text number 1. Sri Sukho Vacha Sadhu Prishta Mahabhaga Taya Bhagavata Uttamaha Janmatanaya Shishishasya Shrinnang Opi Katham Muhu. Translation. Srila Sukadeva Goswami said, O best of devotees, most fortunate Parikshit, you have inquired very nicely. For although constantly hearing the pastimes of the Lord, you are perceiving his activities to be newer and newer. Unless one is very advanced in Krishna consciousness, one cannot stick to hearing the pastimes of the Lord constantly. Nityam Navanavaya Manam. Even though advanced devotees hear constantly about the Lord for years, they still feel that these topics are coming to them as newer and fresher. Therefore, such devotees cannot give up hearing of the pastimes of Lord Krishna. Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanana Santa Sadaiva Hidayeshu Vilakayanti. The word Santa is used to refer to persons who have developed love for Krishna. Jang Shamsundaram Achinta Gunasarupam Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami. Brahma Sangita 5.38. Parikshit Maharaj therefore is addressed as Bhagavat Uttama, the best of devotees, because unless one is very much elevated in devotional service, one cannot feel ecstasy from hearing more and appreciate the topics as ever fresher and newer. So you can take out the screen, Prabhu, now that Mukam karati vachalam pangulanghaite giring jat kripatamaham vande Sri Gurung Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Isharam. So welcome everyone. So Sukadeva Goswami is addressing Parikshit Maharaj as a Bhagavat Uttama. Bhagavat Uttama means topmost devotee. Uttama Bhakta. Kanishta Bhakta, Madhyama Bhakta, Uttama Bhakta. There are different levels of Bhakta. But here, Parikshit Maharaj is addressed as Uttama Bhakta. Uttama means perfect devotee who has attained perfection. There are sadhakas, practicing devotees, and those who are perfect, they are known as Siddha, those who have attained perfection. So Parikshit Maharaj has attained perfection. That's why he is addressed as Bhagavat Uttama. Who is listening Bhagavatam, he is perfect. And Sukadev Goswami, who is speaking Bhagavatam, he is also topmost devotee. He is also Bhagavat Uttama. That is the glorious combination. Sukadev Goswami is perfect in speaking Bhagavatam. Parikshit Maharaj is perfect in hearing Bhagavatam. And that combination is a perfect combination. So Sukadev Goswami, he was attracted to Srimad Bhagavatam by hearing two wonderful verses from Srimad Bhagavatam. All of you know that Parikshit Maharaj was in the womb of his mother for many years, and he didn't want to come out from his mother's womb. But Lord guaranteed him that he will not be affected by the influence of the material energy. And by the promise of the Lord, Sukadev Goswami agreed to come out of the womb of his mother, and after coming out, he started moving towards the forest because he was liberated. So, but Vyasadeva, being the compiler of Srimad Bhagavatam, he wanted to teach Bhagavatam to his son Sukadev Goswami, but Sukadev Goswami went into the forest. So what he did, his students went to the forest and started reciting two verses from Srimad Bhagavatam. One talks about the beauty of Krishna, another talks about the mercy of Krishna. By hearing these two wonderful verses from Srimad Bhagavatam, Sukadev Goswami wanted to hear more. And he came back and heard whole Srimad Bhagavatam from his father and Guru, Srila Vyasadeva. So Sukadev Goswami is the perfect speaker of Srimad Bhagavatam. And Parikshit Maharaj is a perfect listener. And those who are perfect in spiritual journey, they experience the joy of Krishna consciousness, the same topic, but they enjoy. Because variety lies within. Variety is the mother of enjoyment. So in this world also, people like to have varieties in their lives. But these varieties are external varieties and also limited. But spiritual variety is internal variety and it is unlimited. Ananda Ambudhi Vardhanam Patipadam Purnamrita Arshadanam. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explains in Sikhastakam that by chanting of the holy name, one can experience unlimited bliss, and that is also increasing all the time. That is the nature of spiritual bliss. Here also, Parikshit Maharaj is experiencing newer and fresher experience by hearing the topics about Krishna from the lotus mouth of his spiritual master, Sukadev Goswami. So this is very, very important principle. So what is the topic? Topic is about Lord Brahma. That is the topic. But it is connected with another incident, another pastime, killing of Aghasura. A python came, a demon came in the form of a python to kill Krishna. But that python was effortlessly killed. Aghasura was effortlessly killed by Krishna. He entered into the mouth of that python, he increased the size of his body, and by that, python was killed effortlessly. But Parikshit Maharaj observed that this incident happened when Krishna was in a Kaumara age, but that news was given to the Brajavasis, the devotees of Vrindavan, when Krishna attained Poganda age. There's a 1 year gap. So why this 1 year gap between the incident happened and the incident was communicated to the devotees of Vrindavan? And that was the question of Parikshit Maharaj. By this, Sukadev Goswami was very impressed that Parikshit Maharaj was listening very attentively. So Prabhupada also encouraged that we should hear attentively. There are different levels of hearing. Hearing in the mode of ignorance, hearing in the mode of passion, hearing in the mode of goodness, or at the end, transcendental hearing. So those who are in the mode of ignorance, when they hear, they go to sleep. That is the result of hearing. Many people have sleeping problems, so we tell that in order to get rid of sleeping problems, hear Bhagavatam. No need to go to the doctor. You just hear Srimad Bhagavatam, will go to sleep. So that is tamoguna, that is mode of ignorance. And those who are in the mode of passion, their mind is always very disturbed, and his mind is restless. So mind goes here and there. Even they are in the process of hearing, but that person's mind cannot be in the process of hearing because mind is restless. Why mind is restless? Because mind is influenced by mode of passion. He makes his plan, day's plan, week's plan, monthly plan, yearly plan, but he cannot be in the process of hearing because of the mode of passion. For them, the sound vibration enters into one ear and goes out from the other ear. हम लोग हिंदी में बोलते हैं इस कान से उस कान, उसका नाम ISKCON. So sound vibration enters into one ear and goes out from the other ear. They don't listen anything. Nothing enters into the system. That is mode of passion. But mode of goodness, they hear very attentively. They take notes. They repeat that. So in that way, mode of goodness. So Prabhupada said, in order to have good hearing, we have to have mode of goodness. But what is transcendental hearing? When someone experiences the bliss of Krishna consciousness from hearing Krishna Katha. And that is the situation of Parikshit Maharaj. He was both attentive, at the same time experiencing unlimited bliss of hearing Krishna Katha. And he asked that question, that Aghasura was killed 1 year before, but news spread in Braj after 1 year. Why is that 1 year gap? That was a brilliant observation and brilliant question. Killing the demons by Krishna is a daily phenomenon in Vrindavan. All of you know, when Krishna was few days old, the first witch or demon came, that was Putana. Because Kangsha wanted to kill Krishna, and in order to kill Krishna, he used to send different demons. We only hear about some demons from the pages of Srimad Bhagavatam. But there are so many demons sent by Kangsha to kill Krishna. Every day, demons were sent. But Krishna effortlessly killed all of them without any weapon. That is the beauty of Vrindavan. Krishna killed all the demons effortlessly without using any weapon. And all the demons got liberated. That is the power of Krishna's intervention in someone's life. That is the power of Krishna consciousness. All these demons were Krishna conscious, but they are demons. Why? Because they had unfavorable attitude towards Krishna. Krishna consciousness means remembering Krishna. But when you remember Krishna in a favorable mood, that person is a devotee. But when someone remembers Krishna in a negative way, unfavorable way, that person becomes a demoniac person. So Kangsha was very Krishna conscious. it is explained by Prahlad Maharaj that sometimes that intensity of Krishna consciousness of the demons is more than the intensity of Krishna consciousness of the devotees. Prahlad Maharaj declares that in Srimad Bhagavatam. They are much more Krishna conscious. Why? They have fear. They have the fear that Krishna will kill them. That is the fear they have. And when someone is very fearful, they become very, very conscious of that person. Because Krishna was the cause of their fear, so they become very, very Krishna conscious out of that fear. So Krishna delivered all the demons who were killed by him in Vrindavan. So Putana was the example. Putana was giving the benediction of becoming a mother in Goloka Vrindavan. And that mercy of Krishna is very, very inconceivable, even for the devotees. So why Putana got that kind of mercy? Because Putana came like a mother, like Mother Jasoda. So when Krishna saw Putana in that form, he remembered about Mother Jasoda's love for him. So he saw Mother Jasoda in Putana. That is the only aspect Krishna saw. Delivering Putana is the mercy of Krishna, definitely, but that shows how much affectionate Krishna is for Mother Jasoda. Killing Putana and delivering Putana sends the message to the whole world. What is the message? The glorious position of Mother Jasoda. So killing Putana is the glorification of Mother Jasoda. But what Putana got? Putana became the mother or nurse in the spiritual world in Goloka Vrindavan. But the position of Mother Jasoda is much more superior than Putana. It is explained by our acharyas that Putana got the position of a mother, but she does not have any right to touch Krishna. She does not have any right to serve Krishna directly. That is done by Mother Jasoda and her associates. That's why in order to serve Krishna directly, we have to follow in the footsteps of Mother Jasoda, not follow in the footsteps of Putana. So that is the conclusion. So therefore, we have to follow in the footsteps of Mother Jasoda in order to render service Krishna eternally in the spiritual world. So that is the position of devotee. Devotee is much more superior to the demons, even if they are Krishna conscious. So Aghasura was killed. And after killing Aghasura, the cowherd boys were a little disturbed. Why they are disturbed? Because they are very hungry. That day, lunch was late. So they said, okay, let's go. Where to go? At the bank of the Jamuna river. We should eat now our lunch. So Krishna sat and devotees, the cowherd boys, they are sitting in circle. And Krishna was in the center. How many circles? Unlimited number of circles. Because there are unlimited number of cowherd boys. And they are all enjoying lunch. A lot of varieties of prasadam were given. So, how to offer to Krishna? Very interesting way of offering. Because cowherd boys, they love Krishna so much, they want to give the best offering. But how to check which one is the best offering? They used to check. How to check? They used to taste first. Taste, if the prasad is very tasty, then they take out from their mouth and give it to Krishna to eat. That was the bhog offering, which is not supposed to be followed by sadhakas like us. But the gopas, the cowherd boys, they are tasting prasadam, then they are offering it to Krishna so that they can give the best prasadam. And that was going on. And who was observing this? Brahma along with other demigods. Because when Aghasura was killed, the demigods were very mesmerized or astonished how a small boy can kill such a demon. So they came to celebrate how it is possible. And they are very astonished to see this act of Krishna. But after that, this incident happened. So Brahma was observing, how come he can be Lord? He is taking food from the mouth of the cowherd boys. How it is possible for him to be God? Then what happened? Madhumangal came into the picture. So Madhumangal, he said, I am a Brahmana, I am poor Brahmana. I have not brought anything very good preparation because we are very poor. So I have brought buttermilk. I have brought buttermilk. So that buttermilk is also not good quality. You should not take this low quality buttermilk. Better I drink. So what he did, he drank the whole buttermilk. And his face became swollen like that. And by seeing that, Krishna felt very nice. And what he did, Krishna just pushed like that. And from the mouth of Madhumangal, that buttermilk entered into the mouth of Krishna. And when Brahma saw this, he thought, this boy cannot be God. Impossible. He became illusioned. He became bewildered. So this topic is bewildering for devotees also. How Brahma can be bewildered. Brahma took birth from the navel of Vishnu. He also received spiritual knowledge from the Lord. And he got the benediction from the Lord that you will not be bewildered. You will not be put into illusion by Maya in the service of creation. He got all these benedictions from his four mouths. Four Vedas are always coming out. So how this personality, the topmost personality, can be bewildered? Even some Vaishnava devotees, they think these chapters, these 3 chapters of Bhagavatam are not part of Bhagavatam. But Bhagavatam has 335 chapters. If these 3 chapters are taken out, how Bhagavatam can be having 335 chapters? But devotees cannot believe how it is possible. But our acharyas are explaining very wonderfully. There are 3 kinds of Maya. Vimukh Jana Mohini Maya, Swajana Mohini Maya, and Swa Mohini Maya. What is Vimukh Jana Mohini? Who is Vimukh Jan? Vimukh Jan means those who are adverse to Krishna. Vimukh Jan. The conditioned souls, those who are in this material world, they are Vimukh Jana. Krishna bewilders them also. That Maya is called Vimukh Jana Mohini. Sajana, who is Sajana? Devotees of Krishna. The pure devotees of Krishna. They are known as Sajana Mohini. And Swamohini, Swamohini means Swa means the same, that person, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He also gets bewildered. There are 3 types of Maya. So Vimukh Jana Mohini Maya is Mahamaya. Krishna bewilders the conditioned souls by Mahamaya. You know there are 2 kinds of Maya, Yogamaya, Mahamaya. The spiritual world is run by Yogamaya, material world is run by Mahamaya. Same Maya, just like electricity. Same electricity. If you connect that electricity with a refrigerator, that will give cooling effect. And when that same refrigerator is connected with the heater, it will give hot experiences. But same electricity. Hot and cold, 2 experiences are given. But the same electricity gives that. In the same way, Maya is one. But when it is connected with the spiritual world, that is known as Yogamaya. And when it is connected with the material world, that is known as Mahamaya. So Yogamaya unites devotees with Krishna, and Mahamaya separates conditioned souls from Krishna. So Krishna bewilders the conditioned souls, Vimohana, through Mahamaya. But Krishna bewilders his pure devotees through Yogamaya potency. So Brahma became bewildered not because of Mahamaya. Brahma became bewildered because it was the desire of Krishna. It happened because of the Yogamaya potency of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krishna wants to teach the whole world through his own person. Just like Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna, Arjuna was also bewildered. But Arjuna was bewildered by the Yogamaya potency of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In the same way, Brahma also was bewildered by the Yogamaya potency of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Even Lord himself becomes bewildered by Yogamaya potency. When Krishna wants to perform certain pastimes, especially pastimes in Vrindavan, if Yogamaya does not act on him, he cannot perform these pastimes. If Krishna knows everything, Krishna knows past, present, future, he knows everything, then how pastime will happen? So this pastime cannot take place. So in order to nourish the pastime, in order to make this pastime happen in Vrindavan, Krishna desires to be illusioned, desire to be bewildered, desire to be astonished by the Yogamaya potency of him. So Brahma became bewildered by the Yogamaya potency. So what he wanted to do? He wanted to test Krishna. Testing Krishna is the platform of offense. Judging someone, great person, is an offensive platform. So we should not try to judge the great person by our limited knowledge. Judgmental mentality is very, very unfavorable for our devotional service. So therefore, we have to be very, very cautious that we don't judge people. Judging people is not good endeavor. So then what happened? Then Krishna was seeing that cowherd boys are also observing that the calves are moving away. So before telling that, while Krishna was taking food or prasadam with the cowherd boys, everyone was feeling that Krishna is facing him. But they are sitting in a circle. How it is possible? Because some are at the front, some are at the side, some are in the behind locations are there. How Krishna can see them directly, face to face? But every cowherd boy was observing that Krishna is facing them. That is the inconceivable potency of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That has to be understood. Krishna can have direct link with unlimited number of devotees. And this pastime is the proof of that. Krishna was interacting directly with each and every cowherd boy, and the number of cowherd boy was unlimited. So therefore, in order to understand Krishna, it's not possible to understand Krishna because Krishna is unlimited, but whatever understanding we can have, unless we have faith in the inconceivable potency of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, we cannot understand him. So, this pastime shows how Krishna is so personal with his devotees. He was having personal contact or relationship with each and every cowherd boy. And when the cowherd boys observe the calves are far, far away, they are not visible, they are in anxiety. So Krishna told them, don't be in anxiety. I'll take care of them. I go and search for them. So Krishna went to search for them. And he was searching. They are not visible. So then he came back. Then when he came back, he saw the cowherd boy is also not there. The calves are also not there. Cowherd boys are also not there. Then Brahma became bewildered. What to do now? So now Krishna is also now getting influenced by Yogamaya potency. Now Krishna is thinking where they are gone. But his Lord, he knows where they are gone. But now Krishna is not able to understand where they are gone because this is the influence of the Yogamaya potency. Krishna did not want to know because unless he is not in that position, unless he is in this position, he cannot manifest this pastime properly. So Krishna was thinking what happened. Then what Brahma did? Brahma took away all the calves and cowherd boys to Satyaloka. And when he went there, he realized, he felt that something wrong he has done. In his consciousness, he started feeling like that. That is a symptom of a great person. A great person may commit mistake, but he immediately realizes. But those who are not advanced, they keep on making mistakes. Not to talk about realizing the mistake, they don't accept the mistakes. Some people say, I have not made any mistake in my life. That kind of mentality people have. The great person is that person who accepts the mistake. Making mistake is not a problem, but we have to accept the mistake. That is the first step of sincerity. Then after accepting the mistake, we have to repent for that mistake. Repentance is the best atonement. Then after that, we have to learn from that mistake. And what is the next step? Don't repeat the same mistake. These are the symptoms of sincere people. These are the symptoms of advanced people. So we have to be very, very sincere in our approach, how we deal with our mistakes. So Brahma thought that I made a mistake, looks like. So immediately he came back to see what's going on in Vrindavan. But when he came back, he saw that same cowherd boys, same calves are moving around in the forest of Vrindavan. So going to Satyaloka and coming back to Vrindavan, it's a moment, but it was 1 year in earthly planet. Because Brahma's time and the time on the earthly planet is at a different dimension. So 12 hours of Brahma is equal to 1000 Chaturjugas. You know, we have 4 Jugas: Kali Juga, Dapur Juga, Treta Juga, Satya Juga. 4 Jugas. So Kali Yuga has a duration of 4,32,000 years. Dwapar Yuga has a duration of 8,64,000 years. And Treta Yuga has a duration of 12,96,000 years. And Satya Yuga has a duration of 17,28,000 years. If you add all these 4, it will come to 43,20,000 years. And that is one Dibba Yuga or one Chatur Yuga. And when this happens for 1000 times, that is 12 hours of Brahma. And another 12 hours is 1 night of Brahma. Then if you multiply by 30, that is 1 month of Brahma. Then when you multiply by 12, that is 1 year of Brahma. And Brahma lives for 100 years. So when it is multiplied by 100, it comes around 311 trillion, 40 billion years. That is the lifespan of Brahma. And that lifespan of Brahma is one breathing of Mahavishnu. And Mahavishnu comes from Mahasankarshan. Mahasankarshan comes from Mul Sankarshan. Mul Sankarshan comes from Balaram. Balaram comes from Krishna. By that we can understand the transcendental timing of spiritual world. In the spiritual world, time does not function. Time has no influence. In material world, we have past, present, future. But actually there is no present in the material world. Past is like a fraction of a moment which transforms the future into past. That is material world. But in the spiritual world, there is no past, there is no future. Everything is present. That is spiritual world. So when Brahma came back,
Prabhuji.
we can ask question at the end of the lecture.
Okay, Prabhuji. It was an observation. Okay. Thank you.
Maharaj, you're muted. Maharaj, you're muted. Can you unmute yourself?
Yeah, there is time showing here. So it's 0.07. What is that? So time will be off now? The Zoom will be
No.
disconnected or what?
I don't think so. Sometimes there are some issues like that which come. These are technical issues. I'll just check 1 second.
So should I continue or? Just wait to sort out the technical issue, then we'll continue.
Maharaj, shorted.
Huh?
Short away.
So I can continue now?
Yes, Maharaj.
So when Brahma came back, what he did, he kept the calves and cowherd boys hidden in certain areas in Vrindavan and came to see. And when he came to see, he saw the cowherd boys and calves are also there. But 1 year is over in earthly calculation. So Brahma was bewildered. He went to check again. He saw these cowherd boys, they are also there. Calves are there. When he came back, they are also there. 2 sets. So generally that is the normal understanding. 2 sets of calves and cowherd boys. But one of our Vaishnava Acharya, Gaudiya Vaishnava Acharya, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explains that not only 2 sets, there are 3 sets of cowherd boys and calves. So Brahma cannot steal Krishna's cowherd boys and calves. When Brahma wanted to steal cowherd boys and calves, Yogamaya, what he did, he manifested Maya, just like when Ravana kidnapped Sita, Ravana kidnapped Maya Sita, not the original Sita. So what Yogamaya did, Yogamaya kept that original cowherd boys and calves in a place hidden. And she manifested another set, that is Maya cowherd boys and Maya calves. What Brahma stole, that was Maya cowherd boys and Maya calves. Maya calves and Maya cowherd boys. So 3 sets. 1 set with Brahma, which is Maya, created by Yogamaya. 1 set with this Yogamaya, the original set. And what is the 3rd set? The 3rd set is Krishna. Krishna himself manifested in the form of cowherd boys and calves. So 3 sets. Hope it is clear to all of you. So the cowherd boys and calves stolen by Brahma was Maya. And whatever cowherd boys and calves were kept by Yogamaya, that is original one. And whatever was visible to Brahma, that was the direct manifestation of Krishna. So why Krishna did this pastime? There are many reasons. One reason is that the elderly gopis of Vrindavan, they wanted Krishna to be their sons. They are thinking, oh, Mother Jasoda is so fortunate that she is feeding her milk. So when that fortune will come in our lives. So they desired Krishna to be their sons. So Krishna wanted to fulfill their desires. So for this 1 year, Krishna was there in their house as their sons. Because Krishna himself manifested as cowherd boys. Not only the elderly gopis wanted Krishna like that, even the cows wanted to feed Krishna the milk. So to fulfill the desire of the cows also, Krishna manifested himself as calves. That is the reason. And another reason. So Brahma became bewildered. Why? Because of his high position. When someone stays in high position, that person forgets his own position. Our position is we are servants of Krishna. Jivet Swarupai Krishna Nityadas. That is our position. But when we get high position in this world, we forget our real position because of pride or ego. So Kunti Devi speaks in Srimad Bhagavatam, pride comes from 4 aspects. Janma, Aishwarya, Shruta, Srivi. Janma. When we take aristocratic birth, we become proud. Oh, I have taken in a rich family. I have taken birth in an aristocratic family. I have taken birth in a Brahmana family. So people become very proud because of the family heritage. That is one of the source of pride. Then Aishwarya, those who have money, they become very proud. In the modern day, people become very, very proud because success means money. Who is successful? Who has lot of money, lot of money. Money is the determining factor of success. But in our childhood, we used to learn a principle. If money is lost, nothing is lost. If health is lost, something is lost. But if character is lost, everything is lost. That was the principle. But that principle is lost now. So the principle has become reversed nowadays. If character is lost, nothing is lost. If health is lost, something is lost. But if money is lost, everything is lost. Money talks. Sometimes money is known as sweeter than honey. Whoever has money, he is successful person. But Prabhupada gives a very important principle of success. Success is nothing external. It is achievement. Achievement, there is nothing wrong to achieve something, but achievement will not give us happiness. Happiness is something internal, and that will come from character. So Prabhupada says success means become good devotees and help others to become good devotees. That is success of life. That is a real success. So real success means when we develop our character. But when we have money, character does not matter, and especially in the modern days. So those who have money, they become very, very proud. Then the Janma, Aishwarya, Shruta, education. I am highly educated. I am having this degree, that degree. The people have a list also. I have these degrees. Their visiting card list out all the degrees. More degree, more pride. Right? But what is real education? Krishna says, Vidya vinaya sampanne brahmane goviyastini sunichaiva sapakecha pandita samadarshina. The symptom of education that he is very humble. Humility is real education. So when Mahaprabhu was talking to Ramananda Rai in South India, so Mahaprabhu asked a question to Ramananda Rai. All of you know that Mahaprabhu traveled to different places of South India and he met Ramananda Rai, one of his close associates. So Mahaprabhu asked in Bengali a question, and Ramananda Rai also answered wonderfully. Prabhu kahe kon vidya, vidya madhye sar. Rai kahe Krishna bhakti bina, vidya nahi yaar. So Mahaprabhu asked, what is real education? What is the essence of education? So Ramananda Rai said, essence of all education is Krishna bhakti. By hearing this, people get astonished. People becomes also bewildered. What is this? Education means Krishna bhakti. And Prabhupada wonderfully writes in the purport, there are 4 levels of education. First is Jara Vidya, material education. In order to stay in this world, in order to maintain our life in this world, we have to have some knowledge, information, education. That is known as Jara Vidya, means material education. Then, above material education or Jara Vidya is Brahma Vidya, spiritual education. And what is the purpose of spiritual education? To come out of the material world. Brahma Vidya liberates us from the material world. But liberating us from the material world does not mean that we can enter into the spiritual world, because there is a place between material world and spiritual world. That is causal ocean and Brahma Jyoti. So those who are out of the material world are not able to enter into the spiritual world. They merge into that effulgence of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, which is popularly known as moksha or mukti, sayujya mukti. There are five kinds of mukti. One of them is sayujya mukti. So by Brahma Vidya, one enters into that region of the creation, which is in between material world and spiritual world. But he is out of the material world. He is liberated. But in order to enter into the spiritual world, Vaikuntha planet, what one has to do? He has to develop Vishnu Bhakti. When we attain Vishnu Bhakti, we enter into Vaikuntha planets. And topmost region of the Vaikuntha planet is Goloka Vrindavan. So in order to enter into Goloka Vrindavan, we have to develop Krishna Bhakti. So these are the 4 levels of education. But material education, what happens to those persons who are only having material education? They become very proud. This is a source of pride. Kunti Devi tells about that in Srimad Bhagavatam. So Janma, Aishwarya, Shruta, then Sri, beauty. Those who are very, very beautiful, they also become very, very proud. So one of that condition of pride is that what happens to that person? He forgets his original position and he commits offenses. Why Brahma did that to Krishna? Because he had a very high position and he forgot his own position as a servant of Krishna. But Krishna is very merciful. Krishna takes care of the pride of his pure devotees. Krishna takes care of the problems of his devotees. So Krishna wanted to take care of Brahma's pride. And because of that, he manifested this pastime. So Brahma could not realize that. Then Krishna wanted to show him something by which he will realize his position. Then by the arrangement of Krishna, Brahma could see. What he could see? He saw the 400 Narayan form. He could see that each and every personality in Vrindavan, what he saw them as 400 Narayan form. And he realized that all of them are my father. Who is Brahma's father? Garbhodakshay Vishnu, 400 Narayan form. So he could realize that each and every person in Vrindavan, who is they? Who are they? They are Brahma's father. He could understand. Now by seeing this, Brahma could realize what a mistake he made. And he could realize that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is the source of everything. And he begged forgiveness from Krishna. So this is the pastime by which we should realize that Krishna's pastime is bewildering. That's why Krishna is known as Lila Purushottam. Lord Ramchandra is known as Maryada Purushottam, but Krishna is known as Lila Purushottam. What is the meaning of Maryada Purushottam? Who follows all the rules and regulations perfectly. That is Maryada Purushottam. And Krishna is Lila Purushottam. Why is Lila Purushottam? He breaks all the rules and regulations externally. He is expert in breaking all the rules and regulations. Why? Because Krishna follows only one rule. We follow 4 regulative principles, but Krishna follows one regulative principle. What is that regulative principle? His only principle is that he wants to please his devotees. Whatever pleases his devotees, he'll do that. And in order to please his devotees, he's ready to break any rules and regulations of this world. That is the position of Krishna. Krishna cannot break any rules and regulations because he's beyond rules and regulations. But I am talking about from our point of view, he breaks all the rules and regulations. That's why Lord Ramchandra's life is our teachings. But Krishna's life is very difficult to understand or to talk about learning lessons. In order to learn lessons from Krishna's teachings, Krishna's lives or Krishna's pastimes, we have to learn from the acharyas who understood Krishna's pastime properly. So in order to understand Brahma's bewilderment, in order to understand Krishna bewildering Brahma, can be understood only through the eyes of the previous acharyas. Because they understood the pastime properly. Otherwise, we will also be bewildered. What to talk about Brahma? By hearing this pastime, anybody can be bewildered. How Brahma could be bewildered? But our acharyas explained it very wonderfully. What to talk about Brahma became bewildered. Brahma became bewildered. Cowherd boys, they also become bewildered. Krishna became bewildered. Brahma became bewildered. We also become bewildered. That is the power of Krishna's Maya. But Krishna becomes bewildered by his Yogamaya potency. His pure devotees become bewildered by his Yogamaya potency. But the conditioned souls become bewildered by his Mahamaya potency. So to conclude, that Brahma's bewilderment is not an ordinary bewilderment. It happened because of the Yogamaya potency of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And Krishna wanted to teach us through Brahma different lessons through these pastimes. So this is the essence, whatever has been spoken by Shukadev Goswami in Srimad Bhagavatam and also narrated by our acharyas. I tried to summarize it and time is up now. So I conclude. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Grantharaj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo. If you have some question, maybe some time can be spent for question and answer or reflections or realizations.
Thank you so much, Maharaj. We have Hemarupa Mataji. She wants to ask a question. Hemarupa Mataji, go ahead.
I think she is muted.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances and to your lotus feet. So a very nice class, Maharaj. Wonderful explanation. I have never heard of these points before, like the 3 sets of cowherd boys and many things. I don't have a question, just I couldn't note down one thing. 4 levels of education you said. One was Jad Vidya, the other was Brahma Vidya. In the next 2 I couldn't write down. Could you please repeat?
Third one is Vishnu Bhakti. Fourth one is Krishna Bhakti.
Okay. Thank you, Maharaj.
Any other question? During the class, when Prabhuji was asking question, so maybe, I don't know. Okay. You have to unmute.
Hare Krishna Chitra Mataji, you can talk. You are unmuted. Hare Krishna, Dandatrana Maharaj. This is Chitra Krishna Sevini. Maharaj, I could not note down the second one is Lila Purushottam, you said. Another one is for Lord Rama. That I could not understand, Prabhu. Who breaks the rules, you said. Hare
Lord Rama is Maryada Purushottam. Maryada Purushottam means who follows all the rules and regulations perfectly. Krishna is Lila Purushottam, who breaks all the rules and regulations wonderfully.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Maharaj. It was really, as just now I was wondering, this Brahma Vimohana Lila, so many times we have heard Maharaj, but the intricacies, today it was really heart-touching. Thank you so much, Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. So, I don't think any more question is there.
There is no one, Maharaj.
So you can conclude now.
Hare Krishna, Maharaj. Thank you so much
Hare Krishna.
for revealing the three sets of boys.
It is revealed by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Maharaj.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Congratulations as well.